Hi everyone, I'm Donna Stellhorn, your practical astrologer, and today we are talking about the lunar eclipse. It's on March 13 or March 14, depending on the time zone you are, so it's around midnight. And in this chart, the sun makes a conjunction with Saturn. Additionally, Mercury is going to go retrograde on March 14 or March 15, depending on your time zone. Again, it's around midnight. So what does this all mean for you? That's what we're going to talk about. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Just to let you know what we're going to be doing, we're going to do a short overview, and then we're going to look at your sign in particular. We'll talk about love and then money. And so if you haven't already, please subscribe. And by the way, if you want a PDF of your chart so you can follow along on these videos, then reach out to me. There's a link in the description and I will send you that PDF. So for this lunar eclipse, there's definitely an emphasis on letting go of something. And ideally, that would be fears, worries, insecurities, doubts. And then it's also about embracing that Sun-Saturn connection. And that is about grit and determination. When we put the Sun and Saturn together in Pisces, it's almost like creating a spiritual path for yourself, just like the spiritual masters of old, where they let go of certain things in their lives so that they would have an uninterrupted journey towards spiritual enlightenment. So this particular lunar eclipse is at 23 degrees of Virgo, and all eclipses close doors, and so this is closing the door on some Virgo aspect of your life. Now, it's usually that you wished for this, that you were hoping that some part of your life would change, and now the universe is fulfilling that request, even though this may not feel like the timing is right, or that you have it in the budget, or that it is unfolding like you envisioned. Now, this full moon / eclipse is opposite the Sun and Saturn. And the best way to deal with Saturn is to lean in and to work hard and to have grit and determination and to set the bar very high for yourself and then strive to get over that bar, exceed the expectations, and then Saturn is your friend. So this Sun and Saturn in Pisces is asking us to take a holistic view of our life and to treat our lives with respect and reverence. And that is to treat your body like a temple and give your mind the time and the space to think its own thoughts, to be kind to yourself, to do the things that will help you live in the present and feel better, and that will radiate outward to your community. And so that means that you're going to feel better, more prosperous, healthier, happier, and everyone around you will as well. Okay, Gemini, the first thing to remember is that you are very good at adjusting to new circumstances, and this lunar eclipse is right at the base of your chart, which can disrupt the foundation on which you're standing. So it can feel like there is a little earthquake going on in your life. And that could ripple to affect your career, your reputation, how you're seen in the world. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's negative. If you have planted seeds for more success, that's what it could bring you. A new job that brings you a better title and more money, or a promotion within your current company, or more success in your business. On the other hand, it can be still quite disruptive, and that does mean that if you are with a company that is shaky, that they already have, issues around paying people and keeping people, that you could be part of the changes and the shifts that are happening. Now, something that you are also very good at is being aware of the information around you. So it is quite possible that you know all of this already, that you have anticipated the changes in your job, and you are already accommodating that energy. Now, because Mercury is going retrograde and Mercury is your planet ruler, this could bring back an opportunity you had from the past. So someplace that you applied for a job now is very interested in you, or someone you used to work with now has openings at the company they work at. So don't forget to mine past opportunities, because those could yield gold. Now, when it comes to love relationships, specifically new love, Venus is conjunct Mercury, which is a very good aspect. Now, Mercury is going to go retrograde. Venus is already retrograde. And so this could bring you someone from the past that you saw them once, but, something happened and you didn't reconnect, or you had started talking, but you never had that first date. So there is really strong energy here for love relationships. This also could be that a friend wants now to be closer, and so there's a little shift in an existing relationship, that it moves from friendship to love. So you have some really good energy here. And then when it comes to existing love relationships, Mercury's making a sextile to Jupiter. That is also good energy for coming together to really help each other and support each other. If there is something external going on, the two of you can unite together using both your strengths and talents to deal with whatever's coming up. This could help you maximize business, find a new job, or to do to accomplish the things you want to accomplish. You have a real opportunity at a partnership. And if you would like to know more about what's up for you in 2025 and 2026 ID readings, there's a link in the description. Now, when it comes to your money, you pull money from the moon, which is at the base of your chart, and it is in this area of home and family. And so this is kind of indicating that if you are giving to your family, that you may need to have a conversation that you get something in return. So if you have several relatives staying with you rent-free, you might have to have a conversation. The other things it could be, though, is you may actually talk to some of your kids about helping you with social media for your business, or pulling together to start a family business. This can also be really interesting times for real estate. So you might pool together with family members to get property. You may be discussing family legacy and property. So there's a lot of different money opportunities right now, but they are centered around real estate and home and family. Now, when it comes to money from business or from investments, the moon's making an opposition to Saturn. And we always do want an aspect, because that means that the money that is out in the world can come to us. So, but in an opposition, what we need to do is have both parties come to the center so that, the bounty can be shared. That may mean that you need to reach out to someone who owes you money, and form some sort of deal, or reach out to new people and see if they want to buy. So coming and connecting with others is your method for making money during this time. It's also, what's interesting is Saturn is quite elevated in your chart, and that means that doing advertising, marketing, and posting is good for your business right now. Remember that Venus and Mercury are both going to be retrograde, so check your links, check your the copy, make sure there's no spelling errors, make sure that things work before you send it out. Now, when it comes to money from your career, so that would be a paycheck, the moon's making a sextile to Mars, and that is really good energy. Now, this has to be prefaced in this time and age that if your company is doing well, you are quite likely to do well also if you ask for a raise at this time. If your company is going through a lot of hardships, if it's floundering, then it's more difficult to utilize this energy for that particular company. Now, you could, with this chart, go off and find another job. That is quite likely. Again, with this sextile energy, there are opportunities out there. They may not just be limited, though, to your company. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Consider signing up for my newsletter, where I talk about astrological happenings every week. And if you would like to know personally what is up for you in 2025 and 2026, I do readings. There's a link in the description, and I will see you in the next video.